gotta hand it to you, kid. You sure can take it. I'm in shape. The louts are flat on me. But this boy's giving me a workout.
Maybe you made a mistake, Jim. Maybe he hasn't got anything to say.
We'll see. You're a cop, ain't you? Tell me what I want to know, copper. You're gonna set me and Angie up tonight, weren't you?
We gotta get out of here.
The club's closed. No one's coming back.
What are you pushing for, Jim? Either way, you're gonna kill him. Cop or no cop.
I just want to hear him talk.
You've been at him for an hour.
You got no stomach at all, Angie. I enjoy this.
Then get it over with.
All right. I'll get it over with. Bye-bye, Blue Boy. One cop less. Now get him out of here.
You can remember it all, Mrs. Williams. Might be of great help in finding your husband's murderer.
Carl so seldom discussed his work with me, Captain. I wish now he had. What about his report?
Your husband was about to submit a report. Are you sure it's nowhere in the house?
No, I've looked everywhere.
He was investigating gambling operations at health clubs. Did he ever mention any names, contacts?
There was a book of matches with a name on the cover. The name of a health club. Excuse me, Carl's things are in the bedroom.
The way Williams was beaten before he was killed. I can't rest about it, Captain. I want Williams' assignment.
Plainclothesman isn't enough on a detail like this, Sergeant. We need a specialist. An undercover man's coming in from another city.
One of the Tightrope boys?
I found a captain. The West Side Health Club?
Anyone who kills a policeman destroys the human symbol of law, safety, and authority. The killer represents the absolute danger to all citizens. I was back on the tightrope looking for just such a man. A killer who enjoyed almost beating a man to death. A killer who had the physical requirements to be brutally expert. And all I had was a book of matches with a name. The West Side Health Club. There were two known bookies at the health club who handled all the action. One of them was Fats Farber. He was in direct and apparently friendly competition with Jim Raskin. If Carl Williams' death could be traced to the health club, then either of these bookies or both could be suspects. My trick to shake them up was an old one and designed to keep bookies awake at night. I was about to become a lamster.
Who wins tonight? Murphy or Zelenka? Murphy can't beat my kid. My kid can't beat anybody. You put your dough on Zelenka.
That's where you're wrong, Fats.
Who are you?
Name's Hank.
New member?
That's right.
Well, if you think Murphy can beat Zelenka, you put your money where your mouth is.
Seems reasonable. Put me down for $2,000 on Murphy.
You got it.
How do you figure the fight tonight?
Murphy, who else?
Wrong. Zelenka.
That's what makes horse races.
Put the bundle on Zelenka.
You put your bundle on him. Hey, Jim, think maybe you got a customer.
I've been listening.
$2,000 on Zelenka. Now you can stop listening.
You're down, wise guy.
A lamster makes opposite bets with two bookies, then collects from one of them. He never pays the losing bet because he lambs out of town with the winnings. It was a good way to shake up Raskin and Fats and convince them I was a wrong guy. Just to make sure they wouldn't be mistaken about my intentions, I dropped into a bar where Raskin usually hung out. There was somebody at the bar who was a friend of Raskin's, a good friend. I knew that she would channel the information just where I wanted it to go, to Jim Raskin.
You alone?
Not anymore.
Good. I'm new around here.
You're managing to get acquainted.
Drink?
This is the place for it. What do you do? Or away from the health club?
Well, I do pretty good.
From what?
Hit and run mostly, steal a little, keep busy.
Seems like a full day.
Say, would you mind if I use a very old line on you?
You sound tired.
I am. How would you like to freshen up with me, say in Miami?
Wow, you're faster than a jet.
That's a good idea.
What?
We'll take the jet.
You must be coming into some lazy money.
$2,000.
How long will that last?
A day.
And then what happens?
Pick up another 2,000.
And another girl.
Well, that depends. Is she here after the fight?
Is that where you're picking up the 2,000?
That's the place.
What makes you so sure you're going to win?
Honey, the way I bet, how can I lose?
That night, Murphy knocked out Zelinka in 2 minutes of the third round. I waited for Fats at the stadium to collect my bet. I also knew that by now Raskin's girlfriend had tipped him that I was a lamster. Jim Raskin would be looking me up fast.
Pay up, sucker. 2 big ones.
What's your hurry?
Why the slows?
You're a real wise guy, you know that?
Cry a little. It's almost like interest.
Wear it in bad health.
Remember me?
Miami Flyer.
I brought the money.
The $2,000?
And it's burning holes already. What do you say we go someplace and spend it like another state?
Oh, now, it's not hot money, is it?
Well, not exactly, but it didn't come out of a refrigerator either.
I don't know as I like that.
Bye.
Can't I even finish my drink?
Honey, on the plane they serve champagne. All right, Susan. Blow. Oh, you know each other.
Good luck in Miami, if you ever get to see it. Bye.
Get it up, Lamster.
Lamster? I like it here. Here's the $2,000 I owe you, Raskin.
That's my $2,000.
I just lost track of my bets, that's all.
What about Miami?
Oh, that's a lovely place. You should try it sometime.
Pull a fast one, Jim. He's a lamster that got caught. The $2,000 should be mine. The whole bet should be off. You lost it, Fats. I won it. Pick it up, Angie.
Anybody drinking? Getting awfully dry out.
Set him up. You think I'm going to drink with this thief?
You might as well get something for your $2,000.
Around the health club and lost a few more bets to Raskin. I gave him the impression I was on the loose and on the take. The more I studied Raskin, the more I was convinced that he was the man I was looking for. He had a mean, brutal streak in him and the muscles to make it dangerous. He was the kind who could beat a man to death and enjoy it.
Knock it off! Can't you see he's out on his feet? Take it.
Just mixing it up. You want to pick up where we left off?
Some other time.
I keep thinking about the dough you hit Fats for. Could have gone the other way. I almost wish it had. I would have handled it a little differently, huh? I got a whole routine all worked out.
You may get a chance to use it. Just stick around.
Anytime.
Bats was determined to get his $2,000 back, one way or another. And Jim Raskin seemed very interested to see how I would handle it. I had a feeling he was working up to a proposition. It was as crooked a card game as I ever sat in on. The one time you can drop your guard in a crooked game is when you're dealing. But I knew something was going to happen, even though I was dealing the cards.
Up 300.
I'll kick it. Like 4 bills more.
4 and 5 more. No. Let's make it $1,000.
Well, now the game's getting interesting. Fade 1 and raise 1. That's the figure you're hitting for, isn't it?
Call.
Cards?
Not so fast, wise guy. I want a cut.
That was the gimmick. According to Hoyle, you can call for a cut any time in a game.
Let him cut him for me.
It was done very slickly. When the cut was finished, I knew that another deck had been substituted by Fat's friend. I wondered how many cards Fats would call for, because I knew they'd all be good.
3 cards.
I was caught. Unless I swallowed the cards or got careless. So I got careless. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take it. It's an ace.
Sorry, the rules say if a card's exposed, you bury it. And the next 2. Oh, what a shame. 3 aces. I won't bother taking any. A pair of kings.
Lockers around his neck. That's the first thing I want. While I'm getting my $5 grand, I want you to work him over. But good. All right, wise guy, now it's Fat's turn.
I had a bad dream, Fats. In it, you got your head blown off. Oh, it's not a dream after all. Tell him to get out. How you leaving town, Fats? By plane or by bus?
What?
I want to know how you're leaving town so I can check on it.
I got a business here.
You got 5 minutes to liquidate it and clear out your locker. I just bought you a business.
For what?
For an ounce of lead. You want to weigh it?
You think Jim Raskin's gonna let you run book in this club?
I may take him over, too.
That I gotta see.
You won't be here, Fats. You won't be here.
That's right. I won't be here.
I heard an ugly rumor.
Bad news gets around fast.
Like a rock. Nothing bothers you when you're in condition. Not even a gun. You catch a guy without his gun, you can break every bone in his body. What good is his gun to him if he's a bag of broken jelly? Hey, not too bad. The first was much better. That's the trouble with most guys. After the first punch or two, they slide off. That's when I take over. I put a lot of guys down.
That I believe. But from what I've seen, they don't usually make your weight.
How much do you weigh?
With or without the gun?
You ain't short on guts. You open to a proposition?
Like what?
Something like $200,000.
In half?
With $1 for Angie.
Why do you need me?
This caper takes skill and fear in equal parts. You handle the first, and I'll take care of the second.
What makes you think you can trust me?
That's easy. I find out I can't trust you. I kill you.
Raskin's scheme was an old but effective one, a crooked card game. The victim was Sam Parker, a payroll manager at an assembly plant. At first, they had let Sam win until he got overconfident. Now the tide had turned, and Sam was losing heavily. I had a feeling that it was something like this that Carl Williams, the police officer, had been investigating and paid for it with his life. This pot was the clincher, a big one, and Sam thought he had it made with a full house. But Raskin had him beaten with a straight flush.
Sam, looks like you gave the party. You owe Jim $2,600. Me, you owe $900.
Simple. I give you 9 bills. Sam writes me a check out for $3,500.
I didn't realize I got in that deep. I'll have to raise the money.
Oh, that's okay. Just give me the check to hold on to like a receipt. You tell me when it's good. We're going to play some more. Maybe you'll win it back.
Well, so long as you hold on to it.
Sure.
Oh, sure. It's half a year's salary. trouble comes high.
Raskin took Sam's check to the bank. He knew it would be stamped insufficient funds. He now held the possibility of a jail sentence for Sam.
What is it? What did you call me away from work for?
Your check bounced. You can be put in jail after you get fired. If I take that check to the district attorney.
You told me you weren't going to cash it.
I changed my mind. Maybe I'll take a vacation. Get up to $3,500.
Oh, please, I need time.
You haven't got any.
Where am I going to get that kind of money?
I can put you in jail or I can put you in the hospital. Maybe both.
I want to pay you, but tell me how.
The company. Tap them.
What?
Have I got to spell it out for you? Dig in. Make a loan.
No, I couldn't do that.
You can know them. Bring it to the club tonight.
Oh, please. Don't do this to me. I've got a family.
Just bring the money.
Closing time, fellas.
We're waiting for somebody.
Sorry, Angie, you'll have to wait outside.
Look, Ben, we're waiting for someone to make a payoff on a bet. Be a good guy. We'll close up for you.
Well, I don't know. Okay, Mr. Raskin, just snap the lights out, pull the front door closed. It locks itself.
Sure thing, Ben. Good night.
Good night.
Makes you think he'll show.
He'll show.
He already did.
Did you bring the money?
I've been thinking it over. There's something fishy going on here.
Oh, come off it, Sam. Don't you know when you've been taken?
What?
I knew you'd bring the money.
I borrowed it from the company I work for. I'll pay them back.
Sure.
The three of you. Oh, I get it now. You cheated me in that card game. That's what you meant.
You sure wake up slow, Sam.
Don't wake him up all the way. He's still got a little sleeping left.
What are you talking about?
You're in big trouble with your company, Sam, now that you've taken that money.
Besides, what do you mean we cheated you? In what card game? The check for $3,500 doesn't say anything about any card games. Fact is, I advanced you the money. $3,500 is the exact amount you lifted from the company.
Sure, you must have lost it on something else, like horses.
Give me back my check.
Sure, give it to him, Angie. You're going to get a chance to cover that $3,500 you took and even get your check back tonight.
Tonight?
What kept you so late at your company, Sam?
The payroll was moving in.
That's right, Sam. And we're going to move it out.
No, I couldn't do that.
You'll do it, Sam, or you'll go to jail. Okay, Angie, you go with Sam and bring back the $200,000. We'll wait here.
Let's go.
You're jumpy, boy.
We should have gone with him.
You can get killed out there if something goes wrong.
Well, at least we'd have Sam in tow. What if he gives Angie the slip and goes to the cops?
I'll handle that later. After we've got the money. What kind of talking can a dead man do? Where are you going?
Get something from my locker.
Like this? Sit down.
I didn't think you had planned to split that 200 grand.
want to split either. I just had a better plan than you. As soon as Angie comes back with the money, we're going south for the winter. And you're going south, too. For keeps.
I went stupid on you, Raskin. I thought you had a corner on the market.
Don't let these muscles fool you. Okay. We'll fight for the gun. I'm gonna like this. I broke a guy's spine once like this.
Maybe you killed him. Police officer, too, huh?
Carl Williams?
I'm identifying myself, Raskin. I'm going to bring you in as a murder suspect. I'm a police officer.
Police officer, huh? I'm no suspect. I'm the killer. Now, police officer, make your arrest. Come on. Let's see you make your arrest. I'm gonna kill me another cop.
Stevens?
We got the full story from Sam Parker. They're going to go a little easy on Sam because of the circumstances. Raskin will get the full distance to the chair.
Why'd you have me call this number, Captain?
Someone here would like to say something to you. She doesn't know you, and you'll probably never meet. Hold on.
Thank you so very much. What you've done will save other lives. I was very proud of my husband. And I want you to know I'm very proud of you, too, even though I don't know you. Goodbye, and may God protect you.
As I walked back to the Neon Canyons, it was a night for thinking. Carl Williams' death was avenged, but nothing would ever bring him back to his wife and children. There would always be an emptiness in their home and in their hearts. Carl Williams was the symbol of every policeman, everywhere. This was the kind of tragedy that could happen to the family of any police officer. But as long as there are hoodlums who prey upon innocent people, there must be policemen to uphold the law, whether they walk a beat or walk the tightrope.